Hi guys, this is Ashley from T is Company _1 back with another reading for Nicki Minaj, Lauryn Hill, and Foxy Brown. Before we get into the reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Thank you to all the new subscribers. And this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only, okay? So the first card that I got, and I just pulled these for Nicki, Lauryn Hill, and Foxy Brown. Okay. So the first card that I pulled was the Nine of Cups. Okay. And so what I'm getting from this card is that Nicki has asked Lauryn to collaborate before many times, but for whatever reason, nothing has ever came in to fruition. They've never really gotten to the studio together, but Nicki has reached out to Lauryn to collaborate. I don't know why Lauryn hasn't done it yet, but Nicki has asked Lauryn to collaborate several times. That's why there's all those cups. She's asked her to collaborate several times, and Nicki's kind of like confused because she's always shown Lauryn love, and she's always talked highly of Lauryn, so she's just confused as to why Lauryn hasn't collaborated with her, okay? So, but Nicki really wants to collaborate with Lauryn Hill. That would be like a dream come true. You know, like Lauryn singing and then Nicki rapping. That would be fire. Nicki really wants to collaborate with Lauryn Hill, okay? The Six of Cups. So this is Nicki and Foxy, and Foxy kind of looks at Nicki like a little sister, okay, and Nicki has definitely been like a little sister to Foxy. I see that they have a very close bond. They do argue. I do see that they do have disagreements, but they have a very close bond. It's kind of like that relationship she has with Ariana Grande, where they argue, but they're good after the argument, and they'll never say anything bad about each other to other people. That's just the type of relationship that they have. The Fool card. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card, this is a very interesting card. Wow. What I'm getting from this card is that Lauryn, even though she's fond of Nicki and she respects Nicki, she thinks Nicki is very talented, probably one of the most talented people in female rap. That's how Lauryn views Nicki. She thinks she's very talented. She did not like when Nicki and Nas were dating. For whatever reason, that's what I'm getting from the cards. Guys, don't come for me. And that's just what I'm getting from the cards, that she did not like when Nas and Nicki were dating, okay? Now, I'm going to do a Nas and Lauryn Hill reading. I'm going to do that and a reading on him and Khaleesi's relationship. But for whatever reason, she was not too happy about it. She thought that Nas was playing the fool. She thought, like, why are you messing with Nicki? There's nothing that's gonna come from this relationship. And they did break up quickly. Sorry about that. They did break up quickly, but I do see that Nas and Nicki, they do have a good relationship. Like, they still do keep in contact. Like, it's not every day, like I said before, but it's like he talks to her often, more times than Drake has, okay, in the last year or so. So that should tell you something right off the bat. Okay, so then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what this is representing is, this is Nicki and Foxy, okay? And it's in reverse because They're like family, but they do have disagreements, and I do see that recently, before Nicki had the baby or before Nicki was pregnant, they did have a disagreement, but Nicki having the baby brought Foxy and Nicki a little closer because Foxy also has a child. So she probably was like, Nicki, do you need anything? Oh, can I see the baby? Oh, we should link up. Children do bring people together, and it makes you look at the bigger picture. Okay? The Five of Cups. So this is Foxy, and Foxy kind of feels like in the music industry, she's kind of left out in the cold. She feels like she don't really get her just due. Just how Lil Kim feels like she don't get her just due when it comes to rap. She feels like people kind of overlook her. You know what I'm saying? But she also respects that Nicki does give her her props, and Nicki did put her on her recent album. So did Nas. Okay, so Nicki and Nas always kind of look out for Foxy in that way. Even if they don't necessarily need to, they'll still put her on a song, and they give her credit, and Nicki always gives Foxy Brown props. That's one thing about Nicki. Okay, so then we have the Three of Wands, okay? So, Nicki's currently, she's trying to wait for the perfect time to probably re-ask Lauryn to do a collaboration. Nicki really wants to collaborate with Lauryn. And I think Nicki might have said it a few times, but like her dream collaboration would be with Lauryn Hill because that's her favorite artist. If I'm not mistaken, is Foxy and Lauryn. So she's just waiting for the perfect time to ask. Hopefully it will be on the fifth album. I don't think it will be. Because I've already heard that Nicki's been working on the fifth album and is almost done. And it should be released by 2021. Okay. So, but I do see that maybe on the sixth album that they could collaborate. I could see Nicki going back to her New York roots for the last album, like having 50 Cent, Nas, Lauryn Hill, going back to her New York roots and not trying to do super mainstream records. Okay. Eight of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card is that Nicki does feel a little tired. She feels like she's getting pulled in so many directions because she just had a baby and she's getting back to work. Okay, that little clip of video where she was posted and Arrogant Tay was doing her hair, that was for work. Okay, so we'll probably see that either for a photo shoot or a music video, something of that sort. So she's back to work and she just feels tired. She feels exhausted, like, oh my goodness, I have so much to do, and I have a baby, and I gotta worry about Kenneth Petty because Kenneth Petty's case is not completely over yet. Okay, now I haven't been keeping up. If you guys been keeping up, I haven't been keeping up. It's kind of hard to, but I think his case won't be over till next year. Okay, so I don't think his court date is even in 2020. I think it's in 2021. If I'm wrong, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up. Okay, so the Tower card. Okay, so this represents how Nicki felt when she was in the height of the hate train. Okay, so Nicki felt like Foxy and Nas were like the main two people that lifted her spirits during the hate train. Ariana Grande too, but we're talking about Foxy right now. And Foxy and Nas really lifted her spirits during the hate train. Almost felt like, it didn't matter what other people were saying. She had two of the greatest rappers of all time behind her, okay? Even though Sheether was really Ether. That was taken from Nas, okay? And Nas didn't really own the beat, so it got pulled by Universal. But what I'm getting here is that, that's one reason why she never will turn her back on Foxy, because Foxy and Nas were both there during the height of the hate train. See, Nas could have been on Remy's side and it would have looked good for him, but he chose not to be because he knew that even though Remy Ma is getting the shine now, it's not going to last forever, okay? And he knows how the rap world works, and especially in 2020, things could be hot now, but then in a couple months, it's not going to be hot no more, okay? The Hangman in Reverse. So one thing about Lauryn, she is kind of critical about other people. And she does feel like, she did feel like, because, Nicki kind of lays low now, but she did feel like at one point, Nicki kind of was doing the most on social media. So that's what I'm getting from this card. So guys, don't come for me. She just felt like, on social media, she could have taken a step back. Like how she is now, like she don't really go on social media unless it's to promote. She felt like Nicki should have been done that during the hate train, especially when all those people were coming out of the woodwork saying that Nicki was stopping their bag. So Lauryn kind of felt like she should have been taken a step back from social media. But she's just naturally, she just critiques everything. But Lauryn is very fond of Nicki. So that doesn't mean she doesn't that doesn't mean she dislikes Nicki. It just means that she just thought during that time that she should have just, lay low like how she is now. The Four of Cups. Okay, so I do see that Nicki and Foxy do got more records together. They definitely do have more records together. Will they ever come out? I don't know. I feel like the thing with Foxy is that she don't really perform like that. And I know Nicki wants to go back on tour. She wants to really get the singles ready. So I don't know if it will ever come out, but I do see that they do have a lot of music together. Okay, so the Page of Swords. So Foxy respects that Nicki keeps fighting against, basically the industry. That's one thing Foxy respects about Nicki. She never gives up. Foxy almost wishes she had not given up so easily when she was in the rap game. She kind of just fell back. She feels like she let people get the best of her, and she feels like she should have kept fighting. That's one thing she respects about Nicki. The King of Cups in Reverse. So what I'm getting from this card is that Lauryn might have had a thing for Nas, okay? And that's probably why she didn't really like Nicki with Nas. Now, I'm just getting what I'm getting from the cards, okay? Don't get mad at me. But I'm getting that she might have had a thing for Nas. Now, I don't know if they ever were together. I'm going to do a separate reading on them with Khalees. But I'm getting that Lauryn might have had a thing for Nas, okay? Like, I'm seeing that she might have thought, like, hey, me and him could be something. I know they did go on tour together. And so I'm thinking they could have had a little fling or something. Maybe. And the Knight of Cups in Reverse, okay? So this is definitely Nas again. And what I'm getting from this card is that just like Nicki, he respects Foxy and Lauryn for what they did for female rap. And he also sees a lot of Foxy and Nicki. And I think Nicki says that Foxy really influenced her. So you can all see how they respect each other, and how Nicki takes influences from all of them. Okay, but Nas definitely respects and Lauryn and Foxy. Okay, so that was just a quick reading on Nicki Minaj, Lauryn Hill, and Foxy Brown. Nas popped up. Okay, so if you like the reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. This reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only, and I will see you in the next video.